My stepmom tried to force me to sell my dead mom's house for her son's wedding. It backfired. Lost my biological mom when I was 14. She left her suburban house to me in a trust. It's fully paid off and currently rented out. My dad remarried Karen when I was 17. She brought her son. I've kept a civil distance, but Karen acts like we're a close family whenever it benefits her. Last month, Kyle got engaged. He wanted a lavish $60,000 wedding that no one could afford. 2 weeks ago, Dad invited me to dinner. Halfway through, Karen dropped a bomb. Since you're in a cheap apartment sitting on a spare house, we think you should sell it. Give Kyle $50,000 for the wedding. Keep a bit, and put the rest in a joint family fund. I looked at Dad, but he just stared at his plate. I said, "No, that house is my mother's legacy. I'm not selling it to fund Kyle's wedding." Karen lost it. She called me selfish, saying real families share wealth, and claiming my mom would have wanted her asset to help the family. I told her never to speak for my dead mother, and walked out. The harassment over the next week was relentless group chats, toxic texts from Karen's family, and guilt-tripping voice notes from Kyle. Then Dad called privately. "Can't you take out a second mortgage to lend Kyle the money just to keep the peace?" That was the final straw. I consulted a lawyer to ensure my property titles were completely locked down, then invited Dad, Karen, and Kyle to a diner. Karen looked triumphant, expecting a check. Instead, I pulled out a folder containing the deed, legal proof the property is solely mine with 0 loopholes. Financial records, proof that all rent goes into maintenance, taxes, and my future. The boundary. A formal cease and desist letter drafted by my attorney addressing Karen and Kyle's harassment. I told Karen, if I receive one more text or guilt, I will file for a restraining order and cut Dad off permanently. Karen went pale. Kyle started yelling that I was ruining his life, but Dad looked horrified. Realizing he was about to lose his only biological child over his wife's greed, Dad snapped at them to get in the car and apologize to me. Now, Kyle is planning a budget backyard wedding. Dad has been calling daily to apologize and agreed to start counseling. I hate that it took legal threats, but protecting my mom's legacy was worth it.